What's up everybody, and welcome to day 8 of Foundation. Today we're pushing tempo on singles, but we're keeping it in control. Obviously that's the most important part. And then we're switching to controlled and even double strokes. Hopefully at this point you're starting to see where the legato technique shows up in all of these exercises, and you can start to feel good legato strokes in singles, good legato strokes rebounded in double strokes too. So keep that in mind as you practice through today. And let's go knock it out. What's up everybody, and welcome back to singles. We're working 110 all the way to 120. Before we get going, take a look right here. These are skills, ideas to think about while you're working through this exercise. Like I said before, we're working on speed. I'll get you from 110 to 120. I'll give you some tips along the way, but make sure you know what you need to work on so that you can get better at the skills that you need to get better at. All right? But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's dive in here. We're starting at 110. We're going to do 4 reps, and we're going to fly through this thing. Max your heights out. We're not at a point yet to lower the heights, not for a little while. All right, internalize the tempo. Think about what it's going to sound like. Think about what it's going to feel like. Right with your feet. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, nice and even. 2, again, go. Very good. 2 more times, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, lots of energy. All right, that's how fast this goes. Once we get past 100 beats per minute, things start moving pretty fast, which is sweet. All right, make sure you know the skill. You haven't already forgotten what you're here to work on. Make sure that you're playing awesome legato strokes. Nice wrist turn, fingers on the stick, fulcrum pressure, accurate and appropriate for what it should be. And the stick is doing all the work. All you got to do is push down. The stick will come right back up for you. All right, good hand transitions. Quality sound, obviously. Make it sound even, consistent, nice, the way that it should sound. And then good tacit hands, all right? That's already like 10 things to think about. But you got to do it all. And you can. And we're going to do it all at 112. All right, a little faster. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 2 more times at this tempo. Very good. 2. And again. 2. Ready, go. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, ready, go. Nice. Very good. All right. One thing to think about, and we're not thinking about my stick hitting the other stick, it happens, right? Sometimes you're playing in really good beating zones. That's really when it happens, honestly, is if you're aiming to hit in the exact same spot. Sometimes you hit your tacit hand. It's reality. But obviously you want to try not to do that. All right, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I want to talk about was tension. All right, as we get faster, you may find yourself with tension, right? You might find muscles start to tense up somewhere in your forearms, in your wrists, in your fingers, and maybe your shoulders even. You start playing like this. See what you notice and see how quickly you can get the tension out of your body. As we get faster and faster, you will find that you will find tension somewhere in your body. Take a deep breath as you're playing. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but see if you can take a deep breath and push the feeling of relaxation of a deep breath into your body, right? Just find that area of relaxation, and you'll find that you can get the tension out of your body much faster than you might even realize. All right, so find a way to relax. But also, sorry to say, but sometimes getting faster is uncomfortable, and you might get tension because you're building muscles, and it just might be uncomfortable for a little bit. But you gotta power through that because you can. All right, let's power through it at 114. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And again, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 2 more times at this tempo. Very good. And last time here. Yeah, really good stuff. All right, before we jump to our next tempo, something I want you to consider is when we tap off for the first time and we play the first right hand, is it ready to play, or do you have to make some kind of adjustments? Like, all right, maybe tempo-wise, maybe you start a little fast, or you start a little slow, or maybe just your heights aren't there, or maybe just the feeling of a good legato stroke takes a second. See how quickly you can dive right into that tempo. By the time that you've probably gotten to a point where you're like, all right, this feels pretty good. But then you get a fresh start. How accurate can you be right away? All right, super important. See if you can play perfect the second you start playing, right? Don't warm up to it. Don't start to adjust and go, oh, I'll sneak in here. No, you're playing a drum. You can't hide on drums. You can sneak in on something else if they can't see you, but there's no way to hide with this instrument. All right, with that in mind, let's apply that to 116. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2 more times, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time, 2, again, go. Yeah, all right, 116. Sweet. All right, by the time that you get to 116, we're moving up to 118, you know the 20, 30 things to think about, right? So I just want to make sure that you haven't forgotten what it is that we talked about over here, things we've talked about in previous videos, sound quality, tacit hands, nice rebounded, never changing your grip and setup, super important, right? I'm going to harp on the same things just like your teachers at wherever you've been trained, or if this is your only training, right? You have to focus on the same things. They keep coming up because they change slightly as you get faster, right? You have a new tendency with your grip. Maybe your body isn't a machine yet, right? You have to build consistency. So don't feel like I'm still working on tacit hands, man. Like my left hand, it just floats over here more than I want it to. You're going to have to work on that for a little while, and that's totally cool. So don't feel any sort of way about having an error or a tendency. You just got to consistently stay on top of them and make sure that you don't forget. All right, I'm still focused on that tacit hand. I'm not going to change. And like we talked about before, look down. That's why we're practicing. I know I talk about performing and be ready to perform and all that. That's great. It's all both and, right? When you're in the performance space, be in a performance space. But when you're like, all right, this practice session, I'm not worried about performing right now. I'm going to fix this darn left hand, and I'm going to get it so that it doesn't move. It doesn't move an inch. Or I'm just going to make sure my legato strokes feel exactly the same throughout the entire exercise. You know what you need. You got to do what you need. If I might say something that's not what you need, then don't take that idea, then don't worry about it. Go, that's great, I'm going to write that down, I'm going to save that for later, but right now, whoo, we're going to get that feeling perfect, all right? And if you don't do whoo every once in a while, you definitely should, because you need to make sure you're having fun when you're getting better at a simple exercise. We're at 118. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2. And 2 more times. Ready, go. Very good. Last time at this tempo, go. Yeah. All right. We made it. We're at our goal tempo. We're at 120 beats per minute, and you got to keep the heights up, right? You got to go for building chops. That's what we're working on here among 5,000 other things that we're also working on here. All right, very good. Goal tempo, 120. Let's do 4 reps here. We might as well. We're here. We got all the way here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 120. Here we go. Very good. 2. And again, 2. Ready, go. Very good. 2 more times and 1, 2, 120. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, ready, go. All right, very good. That's our goal tempo. That's really cool. And you know that if you've been here before, you've worked through these exercises, you know what we have to do. We got to push it a little bit. All right. I always get excited about 120. To me, that always feels like that's the end of beginner mode. If you've gotten this far, you are about to enter, at the very least, intermediate stages of drumming and getting much more comfortable with singles. That's really cool. All right. We're jumping to 124. This is faster. It will feel faster. Make the proper adjustments. Play to your feet. Don't put your hands with the metronome. Put your hands to your feet. Your foot is making the metronome happen. Not literally, but metaphorically. All right. Internalize it. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2. And again, 2. Ready, go. Very good. 2. And 2 more times. Here we go. Very good. Last time, and 1, 2, here we go. Yeah, look at you getting all the way through 124. Very nice. All right, we're at 120. You know what we got to do? We got to hit 2 performance reps. Get yourself in the right mindset to have 2 excellent reps with no errors. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Adjust to the tempo change. Internalize it right with your feet. No errors because you don't have to. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Last time, and 1, 2, ready, go. All right, hey, we did it. Super sweet. I hope you're really proud of all the work that it took to go from potentially 80 beats per minute all the way to 120. You got to be super proud of yourself. And if you're ready to move on to the next one, then I'm super excited to meet you there. But if you're not ready yet, no problem. You know what you got to do? Just go back. Go back. Maybe you only need to hit like 116 through 120 again. Or maybe you just want to hit 124 and make 120 feel better. You know, what'd be even cooler is run back to 100 real quick. Just do a couple reps there and see how that feels, how comfortable you are there after having playing at 120. But regardless of where you head next, I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. What's up, everybody? We are here at 90 beats per minute. We're working on double strokes. Take a look here. These are all techniques and ideas worth thinking about as you go through this exercise. The important part is you know what you need to work on in order to get better. We're going faster. That's one thing that will take care of itself. But make sure you're practicing the proper techniques to get there. All right? If you're ready, I'm ready. We're going from 90 all the way to 100. All right? We're going to be in triple digits by the end of this video. You got your sticks? You got your pad? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Here we go. And 2. And 1, 2, again, go. Very good. And 2 more times. Here we go. Very good. And last time, here we go. Yeah, nice job. That's a good warm-up. Hopefully that felt good, because we got to jump to 92 beats per minute. One thing I just want to remind you, max your heights out, right? This is building chops. This is building muscle in your forearm and your hand, and that muscle memory of what a good double stroke feels like. So make sure you're not letting yourself off the hook by playing, you know, I'm doing it. You're doing it, but are you doing it the right way? Get it all the way up. Get the most out of your time. You don't want to have to go back and be like, man, now I can't play big open rolls because you didn't practice big old open rolls. That sounded right. Big old open rolls. Here we go. We're jumping to 92 beats per minute. I want you to play it with me. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and control the tempo all the way. Very good. And 2, and 2 more times. Here we go. Very good. 2, and last time here. Ready, go. Nice. How was that? What went really well about it? What didn't go so well about it? Think about it. Was your tempo a little all over the place? Were your 16th notes perfectly even every single time you played one? Were they at the exact same height, maxing out the most you can? All right, think of something. I know you got something that you want to work on. We're up to 94. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and right with your feet. Again, go. Yeah, and 2, and again, 2, here we go. Yes. And 2. Last time here. 2. Very good. Yeah, nice work. That one went really fast. All right, now reflect on it. What went really well? What do you still need to work on? How are your hands feeling? Are they feeling tired? Is this child's play? Is this super easy? Is this too easy? What if it's too easy? Why did you say so? We're just going to bump the tempo. Yeah, here we go, 96. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, 2 more times here at 96. Very good. And 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, last time here, 2, even it out. Yeah, very nice job. All right, we're making some serious progress, but you gotta stop every time you make a jump and think about what you need to improve on. Is your quality of sound there? Are your strokes nice and legato? Are they just rebounding perfectly every time? Are you getting 2 good wrist strokes? Or do you find yourself letting the stick doing a little bit too much work, right? You want to be doing all the work. You are responsible for every single time that this beat of this drumstick hits the head of the drum or the pad or whatever you're working on. All right, so don't forget that. You got to be in total control here. One thing to think about if you want to get really good at this exercise even faster is put a blanket on your pad or get a pillow. Guess what that's going to do? No rebound. No rebound at all. That'll get you stronger even faster. That's kind of like a cheat code. So if you want to get really good, just do double beat. Do that for an hour while you're watching a baseball game and watch how much better your doubles get. They're going to get so even with no rebound. 2 wrist strokes. Whoo! You can get good fast doing it that way. You can also get good doing it this way too. Just something else to think about. We're at 98 though. You ready? I'm ready. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. And 2, and again, 2. Very good. And 2, last time here, 2, ready, go. Very nice. All right, we've reached our goal tempo of 100 beats per minute. Sweet. So all that means is do the exact same thing that you were doing, just 2 clicks faster. All right, let's jump into it. Find the tempo, nice and even, perfect groupings of 2 notes, 2 16th notes at a maximum height. Yeah, you're ready. I can feel it. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, here we go. Very good. And 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, 2 more times at this tempo, go. Very good. And 2, and last time here. Yeah, very nice work. But you know what that means, right? It means we got to bump it to 104 because we got to push it a little bit. If we want to get great, we got to go just outside of our comfort zone, and then we settle back in, then we push it some more, then we settle back in, then we push it. And we're pushing it right now. 104. Nothing crazy, just a little faster. Keep your heights as high as you can keep them within control. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. 2, 2 more times. 2 with your feet. And 2, and last time, here we go. Woohoo! We're rolling. We're rolling. All right. We're back to 100 beats per minute. We're at our performance reps. We're going to do 2 times, and then we're out of here. All right? So get in that mindset. Think about what you want your performance to be. All right? Think about your tendencies, the things that you tend to error on. My left hand always starts off a little bit too open. Like my 16th notes are not perfectly spaced together, or my second note is not loud enough. I know that. So work on it right now. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're doing 2 reps. Time for focus. Then we're out of here. Get the feet going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 more reps. Very good. And last time, 2, here we go. All right. Nice job. 100 beats per minute, double beat. That's a solid foundation for moving to where I know where we want to be able to play some really fast, controlled double strokes and rolls and all those cool rudiments that come with that. But you got to be proud of where you just started. If you started at 80 and you're all the way up here, that's 20 clicks and you're in control. That's a huge improvement, and you got to recognize that. Recognize where you've been. You already know where you're going. That part you never forget, but never forget to stop and look back and go, wow, that's actual progress. So awesome job for that. And if you're ready, we're headed to the next one. I'll see you there. Thanks so much for playing along. If you liked that video, please let me know down below. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know what you're working on so I can make more things exactly for what you need. And if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. No, if you didn't like it, please let me know why down below, because I want to make videos that you need. What skill sets do you need? What would make you better faster? Let me know. And if you want to get some real feedback, tag me in videos. Send me an email, tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube. I want to give you comments. I want to make this a community, and I want us to all get better at drums faster. All right, I'll see you in the next one.